Hi, I'm Dr. Ann Louise, and I'm also the author of a book called Zapped, which is an eye-opening guide to anybody who is plugged in. And because we are the I generation and all of us are plugged in, writing a book like Zapped may have been a little ahead of its time. But what I think is important for us to understand is that we're inundated with more artificial man-made frequencies than our ancestors, and perhaps 100 million times more than even our parents. So what I learned about electropollution is that many of us have become hypersensitive to the digital age. We experience symptoms like inflammation, like restlessness, irritable bowel syndrome, problems with our eyes, our ears, and more importantly, really problems with our sleeping. So I wrote the book because of enlightened self-interest. I wrote the book because I myself had a problem. It was a problem that was diagnosed in the year 2005. It was thankfully diagnosed as a benign tumor, a parotid gland tumor, which is a salivary gland that's located right beneath the ear. Well, when I got that little tumor removed, my surgeon had no idea why I would have developed such a thing. And I later learned in 2008, while doing the research for my book Zapped, that in the American Journal of Epidemiology, researchers found that individuals who kept their cell phone against one side of their head for several hours a day were actually 50% more likely to get a parotid gland tumor. These were once thought to be very rare and only for those people that were exposed to ionizing radiation like X-rays or CAT scans. Well, luckily, we've got some ways in which you can protect yourself against the possibility of electropollution being harmful to you. And I'd like to share with you some ways that we can all reduce our exposure. Number one, replace that cordless phone with a corded landline. Because similar to cell phones emitting signals to a cell phone emitting signals to a tower, a cordless phone is actually emitting signals 24/7 in the base station right in your own home. It's like having a mini cell phone tower in the privacy of your own home. Many researchers really consider that having a cordless phone is even more dangerous than a cell phone. Number two, don't use your cell phone as an alarm clock. Consider the old-fashioned battery alarm clock instead. You don't want a little microwave right near your head. During the day, keep your cell phone away from your body. Don't keep your laptop on your lap. And limit electronics in the bedroom and turn off that wireless router at night. Electropollution has been clearly linked, as I mentioned before, to sleep disturbances. So I think many of us can thrive and survive in the digital age. It just takes a little bit of common sense and understanding that it's chronic and cumulative exposure to some of these gadgets and electrical devices that are doing us harm. So moderation is the key. Turning off your electronics at night is the answer, and let your fingers do the talking. And with that, I'll say goodbye and have an unzapped day. This is Ann Louise saying goodbye.